Hello, curious minds, and welcome to the world of why things are the way they are. Ever wondered why that delicious loaf of bread you pulled out of the oven becomes rock hard when it cools down? It's a common question, and today we're going to explore the science behind it. Let's unravel this mystery together and understand what really happens to our beloved bread as it cools. All right. So it all starts with the ingredients. The magic of bread making begins with some simple yet essential components. Bread is made primarily of flour, water, yeast, and salt. These ingredients come together to create something truly special. When you bake bread, something magical happens. The heat transforms these basic ingredients into a delicious loaf. The heat causes the starches in the flour to gelatinize, which means they absorb water and swell up. This is a crucial step in the bread making process. This gives bread its soft, fluffy texture straight out of the oven. Nice, right? It's the moment we all look forward to. But then, as the bread cools, the starches start to recrystallize. This is where the change begins. This process is called retrogradation. It's a natural phenomenon that affects the texture of the bread. Basically, the water that was absorbed by the starches begins to evaporate, and the starch molecules start to reassemble into a more rigid structure. This is why your bread goes from soft and tender to hard and chewy. It's a transformation that happens right before our eyes, and it doesn't stop there. So what can we do about it? The retrogradation process continues even when the bread is stored. This means that even if you put your bread away, it's still changing. Moisture from the bread moves to the surface and evaporates, leaving the inside dry and firm. This is what we commonly refer to as staling. It's a process that affects all types of bread, no matter how it's stored. So, is there a way to slow down this process? Absolutely. There are a few tricks you can use to keep your bread fresher for longer. Storing bread in a plastic bag or airtight container can help retain moisture and delay staling. This simple step can make a big difference. Freezing bread is another great option. It halts the staling process and keeps your bread fresh for a longer period. When you're ready to eat it, just pop it in the oven to refresh that soft texture. Another fun fact, reheating can bring back some of that initial softness. If you toast or heat up stale bread, it temporarily reverses the retrogradation process. This is a handy trick to know. The heat re-gelatinizes the starches, making the bread softer again. It's like a mini miracle for your stale bread. It's not a permanent fix, but it gives you a few extra delicious bites. Enjoying your bread to the fullest is what it's all about. So there you have it, the science behind why bread becomes hard when it cools down, and a few tips to keep your bread fresher for longer. Understanding this process can help you enjoy your bread even more. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more food science adventures. We have plenty more fascinating topics to explore. Thanks for watching, and happy baking. Keep experimenting in the kitchen and enjoy the delicious results.